Hello ladies and gents, and today we basically was just moving stuff. This vending machine was sitting outside and now I had to move it. Basically I moved it through that door and it was kind of cool to get it in. We used the ramp, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. But and to change it, okay, so I've been opening this for a long time. Seems like it doesn't like it, but one thing that I noticed when you're moving the vending machine, it would be nice if you can move it with your stuff out of it. Otherwise, you know, they're gonna be shifting back and forth and they can damage those. They feel like it's plastic, so you'll be facing back, forward, back and forth. I had this one dropping on the ground, down there. Okay, and kind of puts a lot of pressure on those. But also, this device, this is basically the cooler side and kind of less cold side here, so it dropped. It's kind of heavy, so if you can move it without, if you can try to, you know, move it, at least be gentle with it so that way you don't damage anything. Okay, just restocking, like adding some stuff in it, and then I'm using cantaloupe for the card reader. And I watched a video previously, and that video was explaining how bad cantaloupe customer service is. But I bought this machine, it was already with that card reader, which means that I had to use cantaloupe as my machine customer service. And man, they're so bad. It took me like a couple weeks. It took them about 3 weeks to get it to work. And there I am, I was making a lot of phone calls without getting any results. I don't know why they don't care. I don't know if you say they don't care, but they were saying, oh yeah, somebody's gonna call you, and then I wait. Same day, I'm not getting anything. Next day I call, they tell me the same thing. Finally, after a week, I spoke to somebody and then they told me, you know what, you have nothing in the system, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect you with the right person. And that person was actually the one who knew what she was doing. She told me that the previous owner is gonna have to transfer. I'm going on the other side to show you what I used. Everybody's gone. Everybody went home, so I am the only one here. Turn on the lights. Yeah, everybody went home. Okay, so the vending machine was sitting here. Okay, and so we had to move it, and I basically went around. There's a lot of airplanes here. Yeah, and so I had to go around the area, and then I was trying to show you guys the ramps we used. Those vending machines are very, very heavy, and so if you're gonna move it, use a pallet jack or something like that. Okay, these were the ramps that we used. Yeah, this thing are are so good. Okay, put it down there at the door, and I was able, so basically put it down like that, put the other one next to it, and then we roll the pallet jack on it. Kind of go faster, and then right there you'll be able to get in. Cool. And basically this is the plan that we work on. Let me kind of step in. It's the kind of bonus. This was not part of the video, but so this plane is going through annual inspection, and it's a small airplane. This is what they're doing here on it. You got all the pilot seats are removed. Okay, every year this is what we do on the airplanes. We tear them down and then we inspect them, make sure they're working right. So that's why the airplanes are very safe compared to cars, and they last way longer. Okay. That's what controls the engine. Those are the GPSs. Okay, you got the control wheel, one per pilot. So you see there's two pilots, but when one pilot is controlling, the other one is the other thing is moving to the wheel. They're connected. Okay. Anyways, this is not about airplanes. I'm gonna go here and step out. And they have these, they call it handbook, pilot handbook. And then you can just select which section, and then you'll be able to know what section. For example, if you want to know about general information about airplane, you go section 1. If there's an emergency and you want to know what's going on, you go section 3. And then section 7 is for descriptions, so like kind of explains how airplane works and different systems that you have on the airplane, how they work. Anyways, I'm gonna step out. In the back, this airplane seats about 7 people. Okay. On every airplane wing, you have different sections. The first section that kind of points, that goes down, they call it flaps, and then is what helps the aircraft to slow down. So the outer part, they call it aileron, and the ailerons helps the aircraft turn left and right. Okay, now I'm going back. It's one thing to remember, those vending machines are very, very heavy, and every time you move it, you need somebody to help you. If you don't, you can damage it, and that thing is expensive, or you can mess up something, like hurt your back, and we don't want that. We don't want to go through that. Okay. Now, I'm coming back here. So the reason why we put it here, we needed more traffic. But again, it's like everybody's seeing here. Now, the only issue that we might run into is those. This is the antenna, and those antennas are for this card reader. So when they are inside, it's supposed to put it on behind this, but when we have it inside, sometimes you don't get connection, and then this card reader is not gonna work. But basically what we're gonna do today, so what I did is just putting it here. Now that it's inside, I might have those issues. If I do, then we'll have to take it outside. But I hope that we're gonna be okay and not have any issues with card readers. But I wanna show you guys where we put the ramp. This door was a good measurement. It was right at the right measurement. So that door was able to, that vending machine was able to get in without having any issues. Now, the ramp, all we did, we put it there, and then we lined it up, and we came in like so quickly, and then we were able to get in. This door is actually very good. It's a good measurement. We didn't have to do much on it. And I think I'm done for today. Okay, so another thing is I noticed that some of the things here, these people are buying it. Some of them are not. You know, some people don't want to buy it. And so what I'm doing is just like, if they don't buy something, like those the Cheetos, they're not buying them. So I've lowered the price down so that way they can buy it. I just put it on the lower price and see how they're gonna buy these things. If they do buy it, then we're good. If not, then we think about something else. Yeah, and yeah, I'm basically new into this. This is my first machine. I want to see how this works, and then if you guys have some comments, you have some ideas, put it down in the comment below, and then let's keep on sharing ideas. It's always really good. And now I know that I need some ideas on. I think this thing has many functions that I don't know how to use. I feel like I need to kind of read about it to know more about it, and probably gonna have put in more videos about these things and how it works. All right, guys, but I would say if you work at a place, or if you feel like you want to give it a try too, I recommend you do it. This is a very good way to make some money on the side. And basically all you do is just you put it there, and then kind of wait, see how it goes. As long as you have a lot of traffic, then I mean, why not? You'll make more money. And so also be lenient. The price doesn't need to be so high. If you put the price too high, people are not gonna buy it, and then if they don't buy it, it's like then you're not getting anything out of it. But what I usually do is I kind of play with the price, and also it depends on what it is. Some people like certain product. I talk to them and see. Some people are okay telling me. Some people are not. They don't care. So do the customer service, help people out, and then do whatever you need to do. Sometimes this is at my company. Sometimes like every other week we have a meeting where everybody share, and then sometimes I just give them free drinks. So whatever drink they want, people tell me, and then I'll take it out, and then it'll be free at least one day. So that way I get to know what they like, and then also I get to tell if they're not buying because it's expensive or what. So it kind of tells me, I kind of know why they're not buying, or how, or what they like most, and that kind of helps me out. That's a good tip right there. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and double check the prices here. I just